Hey y'all, it's your girl NeenaRose coming at you for your daily come up for May 5th, 2021. Hope all is well with you all. I want to tell you, Taurus, happy birthday. Hope you all enjoying your day. Um, and with that, we're going to go ahead and get into this May series, which is Believe It Before You See It. Um, I feel like a lot of you are dealing with death and rebirth, dealing with things, especially those of you that are dealing with birthdays. Don't forget, Taurus, to take advantage of your birthday special for uh, um, a general read for $20. Um, that's going on right now. And with that, we're just gonna keep moving. I feel like a lot of you are coming out of your head on some things. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm kind of all over the place. I feel like this energy is a little sporadic. Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Let me just see what's going on here. I'm just going to pull a few cards here to see what's going on with today. Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Four of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Empress. There may be some of you feeling a little nostalgia or maybe thinking about some things. Maybe those of you may have someone that may have passed on recently. Um, or maybe passed on this day, or maybe thinking about someone who you may have fond memories of, that just can't be replaced. I feel like some of y'all are just maybe in some energy of moving forward in spite of course. But I feel like some of you may be thinking about some people that actually help you grow. Maybe brought in some hard times, maybe brought in some good times, but for the most part, they just help you grow into the next level. Um, and to do what it takes, you know. Give me just a second here. Okay, so I'm feeling like, um, a lot of you have voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. I feel like a lot of you are thinking about maybe loving memories and just moving forward. Some of you may be thinking about reaching out to someone, just telling them you love them, or things had. And then let me tell you something, because I think this is where it said, uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Now, a lot of you are going through your ascension process. You're leveling up in different areas of your life, and I feel like a lot of you are realizing um, how great things are, and when you were going through your process, it was more so like, how bad things are. And I feel like a lot of you are realizing the greatness that has abound in your life behind growing up and actually taking responsibility for your own actions and the things that are. I feel like there's some communication on today that's going to take you to the next level, is what I'm hearing here. Um, a Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I feel like some of you may just kind of be, this Page of Wands make me feel like just kind of being flamboyant, just kind of doing some things. I feel like, so let me finish this thought. So I feel like some of you must be kind of like just kind of all over the place. Y'all need to get grounded. In whatever element that you are. See, I feel like a lot of people are off track because they want to go get grounded in earth and they're a water sign. It's not saying that you can't, but your true grounding comes from water if you're a water sign. You know, a lot of you need to go sunbathing if you're a fire sign. You know what I'm saying? If you're an air sign, you may just want to just kind of get lost in meditation here. Find a good place to meditate and get your thoughts under control. But I really feel like a lot of you have realized the part of the ascension process where these divine connections, everybody wasn't purposed to be good to you. You know, they had to be bad to you to bring out the best in you. Everybody not going to accept this behavior. Everybody's not going to understand where this is coming from, because what? Because some people are still upset, some people still bitter. But to be able to understand this, and then some of you are being compelled through witchcraft to call people, to check on people, even though these people have set you up for failure. And a lot of you know the difference now. You used to fall for it back in the day, a few years ago, last year. Now this year, you're not falling for the calls and the checking on people, because they're summoning you from the spirit realm. A lot of you have outgrown this energy. The first one we're going to go over is impasse, reflect, and redirect your energy. Now that's what's called for today, to reflect and redirect your energy. It does not mean you're not going on that same path. It just means that you're going to just kind of go in a different direction than what you used to going in. The things that you used to do, you won't be doing anymore. And that's what I was just saying. What came out here clarifying this is the Seven of Swords, taking back what was taken from you. Everything don't always work out the way we think it should. And everything isn't always just, a mishap or a lost cause. Put it like that. A lot of times we get caught up in memories of people that we love, we know, before we find out the truth about them. We get caught up in these memories and we start wondering, what about this was real? Well, to them, it was always fake. And when you realize it's only as real as your knowledge. I realized that they lied to me. I realized they were playing me. A lot of you are having these unctions to call people, to see people, and I just want to let you all know these are your enemies summoning you from the spirit realm to reach out to them, to feel sorry for them. And these are rituals, compassion rituals, empathy rituals, for you to feel sorry for them and want to reach out to them and then get the ball back rolling again on your location. Where you at? A lot of these people that are summoning you, I feel like the pull is very strong today because of what? Somebody's in their feelings and they want to regain control of you and what you have going on. These two here came out together, turned down. Let's see what's up. You have mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. This has a lot to do with the energy vampires that's coming for you. There are people coming for you that used to drain your energy. They don't have access to you anymore, and they're coming back. Or they want you to reach out to them. So it's like, well, I didn't even call you. You called me. But it's them doing spells and rituals in the spirit realm for you to come on. You have watching clouds. Lie back, rest, and relax. Some of you really need to take time and really ground yourself in your element so that you can bask and bathe in your full glory, your full power. So that you are here when the enemy come knocking for you. You hear it. You have the Four of Swords here. This is hidden energy here. You have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Six of Cups in reverse. So a lot of you know the truth about some situations that are dead. These may be people and these people may still be living, but I feel like the situation is dead because you realize that they have, it was all deceiving energy. that things need to play out better for you in order for you to come out on a winning team. A lot of you put yourselves first, and the enemy no longer comes first. You put yourselves first. A lot of you, the family took you out the will, or they prayed against your legacy that you're creating now. A lot of you come from families with something, but because you stood up, you had a voice, you weren't allowed to receive any of the legacy. You know, they basically cut you out of wills and things of that nature. But I feel like here with the Six of Cups here in the reverse, a lot of you went and created your own. You wasn't waiting for them to give you an equal give and take, an equal share. You weren't waiting for that. A lot of you went and got what you needed on your own. On your own. Some of you, the illusions have dissipated. You know who you are now because, see, as a healer, you're going to heal yourself first before you start healing other people. You start taking your own advice first before you can honestly give it to somebody else and wonder if it worked. And this is what they were trying to stop you from being. They tried to keep you low of energy, nostalgic, always, you know, just focused on things that was irrelevant. But all that's been put to rest. So for some of you, there may even be family members that may have passed on that you know nothing about. Okay, so there's desert passage here. Trust there's a divine plan. I feel like this was an overall energy because when I was shuffling these cards right before I started, I feel like a lot of you feel alone. Um, a lot of people have left your life. A lot of people have been exposed and had to leave your life. I feel like your perception has changed so drastically. And it was not that it wasn't supposed to in order for you to grow. But I feel like a lot of you are walking in a power of just wondering where to go from here. You know, how do you move forward in spite of? How do you do what it takes and not give up on yourself? You know, you have the first one here that came out, turned down the first clarifier. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Four of Cups. And these were like the cards I pulled out earlier. And the Empress. When I said, let me see what's going on, because some of y'all feel a little scattered brain. Some of y'all may be thinking about like a mother of a group, of a family dynamic. Maybe thinking about the things that you grew up, like the foundational principles of what you grew up in, with the Four of Cups here in between the Empress and then the Ace of Cups in reverse. Like there's no more love in this connection, and there never was love. Your family was sent to destroy you so that you wouldn't work purpose, but also and those of you that it didn't destroy, it took you to the next level to work purpose, right? A lot of you are wondering how you're giving birth now, and a lot of you are looking at your own path. Because look how she's looking away, more likely thinking about the past. These unfulfilled situations, these cups that didn't work out, and then here you go here with the Empress here giving birth. And then, but it came through heartache and pain with the Ace of Cups in reverse. A lot of you were born into these families where you were a target of the gaslighting, the deception. You know, they even dealt with the people that you were intimate with. These people set you up for failure, you know, but it was all purposed for your good, for you to manifest, for you to honestly come out on top as the Empress. These situations have led you down a path of making it, doing what it takes. That's why I say a lot of you, I feel like this is a level of joy that you're dealing with the Page of Wands here. A lot of you made it out of some situations that a lot of people didn't make it out of. Excuse me. Some people are still going through their crap and you didn't ascend it. You see some people still battling with their family, still going through. And then it's like, man, I'm glad I held on to my sanity. You see some people strung out. You see some people, and you know you can look and tell that they are going through deceptive energy with family. Give me something for this Empress here for the collective. What is it that you want them to know, Creator? It's been your poise this whole time, the way that you view things, the way that you sit back and analyze things before you make a move. The hotheads, a lot of people grow out of being that. Everybody don't just, you just poised automatically. A lot of times we go through things or we look at, what we stand to lose if we jump the gun. And a lot of you have come out on top with this energy. Let me stop. Let me stop because I know I cuss up every time something silly happens. The Page of Pentacles is at the bottom. A lot of you are picking up, and I say picking up. Like I'm just making up crap now, but a lot of you are doing things that you used to do. Let me get these three off the flow here. Yeah, everybody do something different. Everybody don't do the same thing. These three came out turned down. And we're clarifying the Empress. So I feel like the Empress has a lot with her. Because these three came out turned up, the only ones. And then the rest came out turned down. So we have another major arcana, the Devil here. I'm going to use these in my hand to clarify the Devil. And this little set here came out together. So what came out turned up is the Ace of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. And the Devil. I feel like a lot of you disregarded temptation. I feel like a lot of you in your head, I feel like there is someone that is like a head, a spiritual head that you may have had to come up against. That's reaching out for you in the spirit realm. I do believe some of you are getting communication, but it's for you to contact them. It's not for them to contact you. It's for you to contact them so they could get your location, so they could start back sending spells. A lot of you have been battling like the little imps and entities that's around you, but you cut loose people and you realize how much freer you are because you aren't battling the entities around you that's been trying to hold you back, or the past war. The past war has ended because once you acknowledge a thing and you know how to fight, it's like it's not, y'all not whooping me no more. And I feel like they're trying to summons you. Now this is what I'm gonna use these here to clarify the Devil. You have the Ten of Cups. The in reverse you have Judgment. And then you have the Four of Wands. Okay, so basically somebody is trying to give you deceptive energy based off of codependency. So that's just like, and though everybody's not going to resonate with this, because everybody is not going to just, they're not going to fully understand. But I'm going to say this, and whether you do or don't, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to understand something. Somebody's trying to give you illusions of, okay, if these are clarifying the devil, and we know devil is codependency, right? Okay. So let's say somebody's sending you telepathic messages. They're sending you messages in the spirit realm that you need to come back home with the Four of Wands. Judgment in reverse. That means this karma really not mine. You misjudging me. I really wasn't out to get you. And then the Ten of Cups, like you was really happy. But then when you play back the memories, I feel like this is like that Four of Cups here. She's sitting there like, man, I did have a good time as a child, but I didn't even know they was really against me. I didn't know they hated me. I didn't know because I had a voice, they was coming up against me until I realized I was getting beat up in a fight. A lot of you realized with your back up against the wall that you was fighting people that you was talking to every day. Them the worst battles. Because everything that you've said intimately and done intimately with these people, they have used against you. They use your energy against you. A lot of you learn how to fight, learn how to write spells, prayers. You learn how to use your gifts off these same people that said they loved you. A lot of you are looking at this cup. This is the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is what the Four of Cups is looking at. I really can't do anything. Did I set her on the right side? No, that's not how, because the Four of Cups is in between and the Empress is on this side. But the Four of Cups is looking at this major cup, the foundational cup of love. Where do you learn love from? Your family. The first ones to show it to you. So if your love language is fussing and fighting, that's you got it from family. If your love language is hugs and kisses, you got it from family. If your love language is going in and nobody talks about the bad times and we only talk about good times, we only laugh and joke, and it's not real, but that's what you do. That's what you know to do. And I feel like this Four of Cups is actually thinking about everything, and it wasn't real. Somebody may be trying to come in to your energy and want you to play the game with them still. Want you to do things that you haven't been doing. Want you to say things you haven't been saying. Want you to come back and play the game. Just like Jumanji, right? When old buddy finally make it back, they still got to finish the game. A lot of you have ascended and think that you won't be going back home. You will be going back home. Because now you're finna go home and fight them to their face. You're going to do them like they did you. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? And I know we at war. See, at first you didn't know you was at war. So the devil's reaching out their hand trying to give you an illusion that everything isn't as it seems. That what you called a lie really wasn't a lie. I really did love you. But how do you love me and you put curses on me and my kids? You spoke spells to us and I just thought you was just being friendly. You calling us happy-go-lucky when every member of the family is not called that. That's because that's a spell. That's that deaf and dumb spell. You just go with the flow. And that's one of the main ones that they use. The witches and warlocks use on the family members that they don't like. But, they keep you dumbed down enough to where you don't fight for your life. Then it's up to you to wake up. So the devil's being clarified by the Four of Wands, the good times. Look at that. Look, they having a good time on there. Trying to make you feel. A lot of you are getting these feelings of, I need to call them and see what they're doing. I know they're having a good time today. Today may be somebody's birthday in the family that everybody deal with. It may be an Empress birthday today. Empress don't mean you just a good girl or a good guy. It means that you may be an elder, you may be a mother or a father of the group, and everybody look up to you. It may be somebody's birthday coming up. And this person who wreaked all this havoc in your life may be unctioning you to come in. Celebrate my day with me. Come get back up under these spells. I'm not as bad as what you've seen, what I seen, or what you think with the Judgment in reverse. See, some of you realize once you acknowledge what's going on, you can call karma. And we in karma season. It ain't gonna, the major karma is gonna hit till July. Spirit realm told me that. A lot of people not coming up out of this. Let's go back to being a happy family. At least this is the picture that we paint. We don't know what's on the other side of these people in this 10 of cups. They could be hugging each other, but hell, they probably both will fall off this thing. What's this, the hammock? No, it's just like a little rainbow coming through. But they both could be stabbed on the other side. And I'm just giving an example because a lot of you are coming out of relationships where on the outside, people looking in at your family, you had one of the best families. But this family was killing you, killing your kids, trying to take you out. Make it where you won't work your gifts, won't work your power. They say take 2 off here for judgment. Okay. Let's see what this is. 6 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you, they don't know where you're at. And see, some people don't believe your location is not that important. We're not going to worry about them. For those of you that had to change locations to get away from these people, they want to see, they need to know where you're at. They don't know where you're at. And now you don't look at them as a source of stability. A lot of you was calling home, needing money, things of that nature. You needed their help. Let's see what else came out here. 2 of Pentacles, indecision. 7, not the 7. The Chariot is a 7 in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. See this stability? See, a lot of you realize you're no longer hurt. You no longer care what they have to say because majority of them were unapologetic. They act like they weren't doing anything, but they treated you and your kids like crap. And even your husband or your wife, they treated your whole little family like crap. Here we have here the 5 of Swords in reverse. Remember I say there was confusion. A lot of y'all I saw this, and when I was shuffling that, then came out. A lot of the confusion and the witchcraft that was on your head is broken off. That's why they summon you to come back. Come back, because I want to put these curses back on you. Come back and eat some of my food because I got the Senorita powder on there for you. Come on now. The fool. Make their plans to go see your people, and they got something planned for you, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of you are going to lose out on what you've been working on. A lot of you are thinking about going back, and you're going to lose out on what you've been working on. Need something here for the Hermit in reverse, the Page of Pentacles. Give me something here for the Chariot in reverse. We want to stop your movement, the Lovers. They want to stop what's coming in, the love that you have for yourself. Yeah, we know the wheel is clarifying the lovers. They know you done pick that self-love back up, and they know you done broke them spells. The Page of Cups in reverse is clarifying the wheel. I told you they was unapologetic. They don't care that you hurting and in pain. Let me get something for the fool here. The Seven of Cups in reverse. Remember I say them illusions? They're no longer there. That's just when you think people don't know when the curses have been broken. The curses have been broken, so now they want you to run back to them. Look at the Knight of Swords. Running. No horse. Just run on back the way you are so I can finish doing damage because you've always been naive. I've always had you confused with the Two of Pentacles. You know, I've always stopped your movement. Those of you that's always been back and forth, going back and forth, fighting and this and that, and you know, always being called back to a place and having a feeling of going back and I need to go check on my people. You go back and get right back up under them curses that you came from out of. But you're being summoned. You're being summoned by what people don't believe. I said this last year. Could have been around about this time, but I know I said last year, people be like, oh, that old woman's so sweet. She was a firecracker back in her day. She was a high priestess, creating havoc in people's lives, doing spells. And she's still doing them. She just know now, physically, I don't move around like I used to, but I still know how to do my spells. See, a lot of you got caught up with the image and not really realizing that a high priestess is nothing but somebody who's seasoned, baby. A seasoned individual in their craft is summoning you to come get some more witchcraft put on you that you came up out of. With the Five of Swords in reverse. You're no longer in bondage. This is the Light Seers deck. When you break them spells and them curses, they will summon you to come back. Especially when you didn't evolve into an empress or emperor yourself. But I feel like this is a female summoning some of you back to put you back in a bondage you broke out of. Look how he's holding his head. He is no longer, he's out of that. A lot of you don't have to fight these battles anymore because these people, especially those of you that's been following the channel, been growing as the channel grow, you realize that if you have to use things, you really don't have power. It's that belief system that comes from in here. And then some of you need to use things until you build it. But this person is summoning through their mind, through their gut of what they already know how to do. Them same feelings of call me, what you doing? I was wondering what you and the baby's doing. And this and that same feeling. But this the same person you walk up on talking about you on the phone. People coming back telling you that they said this and this about you. But on the cool, they want to give a public appearance that they love you and they care for you. They playing their role. What role are you playing? Don't wait till you see it just to believe it. You've already seen it. Creator, I come to you and I thank you for the collective. I thank you for a mindset of change. I thank you for the glory to glory and height to height of them moving forward and not giving up on themselves. I speak that the illusions cut like butter on bread. It's obvious what it is. I speak no more confusion. I speak everything that comes up. I speak the clarity to the collective's mind. I speak that they understand that who are they rejoicing with? Who really has their back? Who fed them when they didn't have anything to eat? Who provided shelter? I speak that when they look back on the past, that they remember the truth and not the illusion. Selah. Y'all have a good one. Know that things are going to work out. But don't fall back in the trap because you've come out and they want you back. They want you back at their disposal. Y'all have a good one. I see y'all tomorrow.